Well, they were bound to get an ass kicking. And tonight, they received one. Their 5-game winning streak is over, but they did win the series against the Tigers. Now it's time to move into the next series and win this one against the Milwaukee Brewers. So, here's what it is. They took 2 out of 3. We'll take it. But again, they're gonna need to win all series for the rest of the year. So, yeah, it's just the way that it is right now. But shout out to everybody in here. We got Hayden. We got my Consul Yeti in here. You're right about that. Rodon did not have it tonight. 7 earned runs, gave a home run. Yep. No, he did not. He had it for probably 3 games before that, but not tonight. Not tonight. And they do hit fastballs pretty well, the Tigers. So, but it's bounce back tomorrow. The Yankees can change their fortunes, right? So, and our bats fell asleep tonight too. So it was just a combination. And again, this was bound to happen. The 5-game winning streak was bound to happen with this team, no doubt about it. And yeah, Eduardo Rodriguez again. I mean, he's going to be justifying opting out and going for bigger money. So I do think he opts out at the end of the year, and I do think he'll secure himself probably another 5-year deal. So yeah, Joe Burrow got paid. I saw that. I'm going to put out a video on my football channel, and so did Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa got paid too. So my Nick Bosa video comes out tomorrow. My Joe Burrow video is going to come out also probably tomorrow or Saturday. So, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy, Joe. Like how, you, no matter where you're at, like this, games get blacked out. Like I'm give you an example. I have a couple Apple boxes in my main house, and I get blacked out on one of the boxes, but not blacked out on the other boxes. On the other box, like I'm staying in my in-laws, the game's never blacked out here. So it's I don't know who the hell comes up with the geography and the zoning to have some of these things blacked out, not blacked out, but they're actually paying somebody to do this. So, but again, Yankees dropped it today 10-3. Back to 500. 70-70. 22 games left. Oh. And yeah, no, Rodon did not pitch well today. Oh. Kyle Gashoka is also taking Austin Wells under his wing too, so it's nice to see some of this mentoring from the veterans to the kids. I'll take that. I like that, and hopefully they'll continue to do that. Yeah, if the players don't hit, it's not blowing. Players don't hit, it's on the players. So, but Joel, yeah, you're right about that. We've got way too many people who like to blame Boone for things, like to blame Cashman for things, and just have nothing better to do, and blame the same 2 guys for the same stuff almost every day. It's a sad state, but that's the reality, right? What's good, Mike Pellegrino? Yeah, I mean, I wish we could have swept the Tigers, but you know what? Take the series. We got to take the series against the Brewers. We got to do it. So, and hello, Andrea. How are you? But yeah, no, let's hit that thumbs up button. Let's set ourselves up for a comeback tomorrow against the Brewers and a good series. No. Too early, in my opinion, Ryan, to judge the Rodon contract. But you folks that have a hard on for Cashman and everything, they don't like that he makes. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Rodon, I don't think he looks into it. I don't know. He never really got into his groove. I'm confident with the full season next year he'll be much better pitcher, Ollie, than he would this year. He missed the first 3 months of the season, so he's always behind. Yes, Andre, exactly. Players don't hit. It's on them. But it is what it is, right? Yes, indeed, Gary. They'll make it work. They'll make it work. Yeah, Higgy's a classy veteran. He's a team first player. You know, I like what he's mentoring the young catcher, so respect him for that. Respect. That's a veteran move, Higgy. So, respectable veteran move. So we got 22 games left. 22 games left. Now, you know, the see how the rest of the season goes for this team. We will definitely see how the rest of this team. They could end the year below it. They could end it above it too. We'll see. Now, the next 22 games are gonna be pretty telling. Get that right. Well, and Dominguez got Dominguez. I mean, it happens. You know. What did Boone say about Dominguez on both sides of the plate? I don't know. You see, I think, like I said, I think it's a long shot to make the playoffs with the Yankees. I think it's a tall task and a long shot. I do. Yeah, I mean, it was a crappy night tonight, Warvet, no doubt about it. But they did win the series. They won 5 in a row, so it was nice to have that stretch of play. And tomorrow's another day. We got to win the series against the Brewers, that's for sure. He did need a spring train. Didn't get one, Mike. He didn't get one. So, Yeah, I heard about the rumor too, how promoted Dominguez against the analytics, which, I mean, yeah, I read it too. Like he brought up some of these kids without approval from him. He doesn't need approval. He's the owner of the team. He can do what he wants. Now, I didn't hear about uh analytics or Cashman actively campaigning or trying to stop him from doing it. I didn't hear that, but if they disagree with him, then they disagree with him. Ultimately, at the end of the day, he's the owner of the team. He's the boss. He writes the checks, so he can do what he wants. So, you know, made the executive decision there. You know, bless you, best we Warvet. Bless you, brother. Salute to you, Warvet. He said Dominguez hits good on ball. He does. I mean, he's a switch hitter. He seems to be a little bit better on the left-hand side, but he does hit well on both sides of the plate. He's proven that. That's the truth. That's a truth, Aiden. You know, yeah, I think Rodon will be healthy. I think he'll have a full year. I think he'll be, have a better season next year. So, yeah, I mean, it's just like it's just like Nestor Cortez this year. You know, I think the workload caught up to him, and he was unreliable all season, undependable, and they're shutting him down for the rest of the year now. So he's done for the season. And no, but Yankees have had some rough, or they've had a rough go with their starting pitching. They have. No, Yamamoto definitely does make sense. I mean, I would still try to get him or Nola. We need another guy, frontline guy, to complement Cole and Rodon. We need another frontline guy. Um, Nestor's done. Doesn't matter what he do against the Astros. CWE, he's hurt. I don't think Florial's coming up. Yeah. No idea, Warvet. There's something they don't like about him, don't trust about him. Don't know. He just coming. He just came off an injury too, so he's out of options too. So I really don't know. It's a question for them to answer. Nola would be a fantastic option here. Put in that front line. Be fantastic. Yeah, he doubled his career innings pitch numbers. Yep. He more than doubled the increase in numbers. So I do think, and we talked about this, how it's contributed to his shoulder problems. You know, Yamamoto and Nola, man, if they got both of them, that'd be freaking nuts. I feel the same way. World Lifer does have a really high strikeout rate. I don't think it'll translate to the major leagues, and I think they know that. I think they know that. So I mean, let's trade him to another team. Give him a change of scenery if he wants to play in the majors for someone else. He's not gonna have any more options there either. So it's a thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't come back to haunt us. That's for sure. Two starters, long man. Yeah, yeah. I'd load up on pitching. If they're going to go with the offensive youth movement this offseason and go with some of these kids, then I would load up on pitching. Well, next up is going to be my MLB free agent predictions, Aiden. I did my part two today. For some reason, I had a glitch with my last one. I did part one. I did my part two today. I previewed the rest of the free agents. And so if anybody hasn't seen it yet, go take a look at it. Let me know what you think. And MLB free agent predictions are going to come up next. So, and I think I'm going to do the teams and the contracts. So I'll predict both. But we'll see. We will see. Um, well, yeah, I'm working on it, man. That you have my word. Um, we'll see how. It's only the first year for Rodon, so I do think this is a little bit of a wash. So I would, look for a better year next year. And I do think Torres gets traded too. Yes, I pass on Kelly Jensen too. I pass on to him with Joel right there. I'm with my consigliere. Mm-hmm. You know exactly Warvet. If he's not going to be called up, just put him in a trade. Put him in a trade for a pitcher. Just put him somewhere. Yeah. If Glaber gets traded, you move him to Florida. Send him to freaking Miami or wherever. Try to get some of that pitching. So Edwin Diaz is supposed to be returning for the Mets next year. Next year. Um. Yeah, I mean, health and injuries have really put a dent in Rodon's season this year. So we need him to be better. But yeah, Edwin Diaz is back next year. I heard the Mets might try to consider shopping him and Pete Alonso. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens there. Yeah. Treating Stanton with a grain of salt, offensive numbers left. Yeah, they do look juiced to a degree, and it takes them a while sometimes to translate up here, word life. You got about that. You're right about that. I mean, yeah, be careful, Warren and Beater and some of these other guys. Yeah, 100%. 100%. The transition from Double A to Triple A looks more significant than the translation from Triple A to Major Leagues. Um, it could. It does look that. And Skip, I know some people want Thorpe. Will Warren had a great night tonight. Some people want Beater. So, you know, it's we got some definite pitching talent that we need to protect from Rule 5, and we need to get here and keep developing. That's for damn sure. Apparently, quietly, Aiden is quite quietly being shopped, Alonso. No. I mean, could we get Hader and Yamamoto? Yes, they can. Aiden, yes, they can. You got a frontline starter and a closer. Yeah, that's a nice investment this offseason if they did that. So, right, Billy Branch, right, Clemenza. What's everyone taking the call to me? I mean, sounds like they disagreed, but it doesn't sound like Cashman tried to stop him. So, and again, at the end of the day, it's how's the boss. He can overrule everybody. So, if that's the case, that's the case. Not really a scandal, in my opinion. I know some people are trying to make it look like one, but not a scandal. How's the boss? He gets the final word. That's it. I'm glad they're here. Hopefully, they continue to play well. You know what I mean? In the park, everything's all right over here, man. How about you? Yeah, Soto and Dominguez. When you put Judge in there too, Soto, Dominguez, and Judge. That's a crazy outfield. Crazy good outfield and exciting outfield. So, oh baby, I'm telling you. Yeah. If Alonso gets straight in, he's a right hand. And no kidding, Morvet. I don't know if they trade him to the Yankees, but you never know. I could see him going to Seattle, Houston. I could see him going some teams, man. Yeah. Yeah, Hurricane Lee. I mean, it's hurricane season in the park, so there's gonna be more coming. More coming. You know. Yeah, and that ump was not great. Home plate ump, not great. No, I'm glad we didn't. I mean, I'm mixed, Aiden. I haven't seen enough from Dominguez yet. Had a good start, but we haven't had enough of a sample size to say we didn't need to trade for Reynolds, at least in my opinion. David Bednar, another closer option, Eden. I hope that they consider going after him. Cost a bit as well, but big power arm in the ninth inning. Proven. You know, at the call for house call. I'm encouraged. Yeah, yeah. Tells you that Hal gets it and he just might give it down. Exactly, Billy. Exactly. Oh, from Joey from the shift? Yeah, I'm going to have Joey moving on like towards the latter parts of the season, JJ. I like Joey. It's a good dude. I'll have him on here more often. No doubt about it. He's a good dude. Someone Harold, yeah, Brock Salvage, Brandon Beck, Kyle Carr. There's some fits. There's some arms that aren't being talked about in the system that should be, at the very least, paid attention to. Right? Peraza is definitely looking better at the plate. He's coming around. His defense is legit. So we need his bat to come around and slowly starting to come around. So Holmes had decent numbers. Holmes has a decent numbers, and he's had a lot of implosions, unfortunately. But Holmes is pretty decent. 14-14. Is that the game right now? Chiefs and Lions. Okay. We just called up Evan Carter. All right. All right. Yeah, I mean Holmes. Let's see. I have my thing going. No, I don't. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Let's look up Clay Holmes stats here. Okay. Clay Holmes stats. Clay. We'll break it down. Clay Holmes stats in 2023 are three 4-4 with a 3.11 ERA. 55 innings pitched, 63 strikeouts, a whip of 1.22. So, it's lower than his career ERA, but he still had a couple of implosions this year. So, And again, that's part of the thing too. He was a disaster when we got him. When he came, he had almost a 6 ERA with the Pirates, and then Matt Blake worked his magic and turned him into a much better reliever. So Nestor's supposed to return next year, Eden. Nestor has 2 more years left, 24 and 25, before he's a free agent. He got 2 more arbitration years left. Yeah. Yeah, same here, Billy. In fact, they were all going to Houston and sweep them. It's very encouraging. It's encouraging, Billy. Yep. Yeah. Spencer Jones. Yeah, I know he's got a slow start so far in AAA, but I could see him getting an opportunity to move up. I think he'll get an invite to spring training next year. Which to me will be good. I mean, Dominguez was in Double A when he got invited to spring training too. So was Volpe actually, and then he got bumped up. So, um, yeah. Let's see. Most definitely. Most definitely. Mets have history given up. Yeah, I mean Nolan Ryan, Tom Seaver, Matt Harvey, Thor, DeGrom. It's true. Mets have a very spotty historical record, right? A lot of questionable stuff. You know. Right, Billy? Yeah, I mean Nestor can probably be maybe a six pitcher, a 6 man or a long relief guy. I think Schmidt has leapfrogged him. I think King has probably leapfrogged him too. And I would still be right in feet. What's good, man? I would still be out there trying to get another starter or two. Can never have too much starting pitching. We get some reliable arms here. I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Yeah. But yeah, yes indeed. Jones does have a rocket arm. He does have a really, really good arm, Morvet. You're right about that. What is good in a feet? It's a party now, baby. Yeah. And again, this is the thing. Yankees were due to lose one after 5 in a row, and then hopefully now they go on another streak. And in Yankee Stadium, hopefully they'll take another series. Cole versus Corbin Burns. Ace versus Ace on Sunday. That's a pretty damn good matchup. And I think it's Wade Miley versus Michael King on Saturday. So another intriguing matchup. No. Yep. Good 2 and 3. Heck yeah, Lewis. You know that. Baseball. Blackout time. Yeah, Joe, I know. It's a pain in the neck how certain areas and certain streets are blocked out, and even if they're near the stadium, certain other streets are not. I don't know who draws these maps out. It just doesn't make any sense. But don't worry, Joe. You didn't miss much tonight. You missed a 10-3 butt kicking. 10-3 butt kicking. Nola, I think, would be great. I think he's going to be one of the highest paid pitchers in free agency, but I think he'd be one of the more reliable ones. Eats innings, mid-3 ERA guy, so even though he's having a little bit of an anomaly season this year, I think he could be a good piece for this rotation. I really, really do. Yeah. Yeah. No kidding. No, definitely. We have lightning here. No storms yet, but a lot of lightning. So and they might not be far away, Dev. Yeah, no kidding, Billy. Conan's, people drawing these maps are probably part of the Yankees analytics department. There's no freaking rhyme or reason for what they're doing. I don't know who draws these damn maps out. Looks at the cable companies or whatever, but it's the most backwards procedure ever. Doesn't make any sense, Billy, right? Doesn't make any sense at all. It's ridiculous. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. No. Two tonight. Yeah, Sean, yeah. Careful. Folks, be careful. We're supposed to get a storm, I think, starting tomorrow night. I think. Yeah, Hurricane Lee could be a pretty good one. It could probably smack Long Island, smack Manhattan. Hurricane, a high category. I know my wife's tracking it because her division at work, they track natural disasters. So I know they're keeping a close eye on it. Probably. What can the Yankees do to improve this team? I think be intelligent in free agency. If you want to continue youth movement, continue that with load up in pitching, and be smart with the free agent signings. Don't. I mean, I would buyer beware for Cody Bellinger. I pass on Hosheo Otani, and get some more dependable pieces. Some more dependable pieces. Some contacts. Like contact hitting with some speed, with some good defense, reliable performers. So I like Cody Bellinger, but I have my gut tells me he's just like the flavor of the week right now. You know, so we'll see. Hopefully that's not the case, but Scott Boras is going to get him paid no matter what. No matter what. Um, DirecTV, another one. Oh my god, yeah. Thunderstorm text 19. You got that freaking heat, Billy, in Texas, man. The heat waves, baby. We've been in the mid 90s for the last week, and tomorrow I think it's supposed to be the last day. We'll be in the mid 80s, and then it's just going to drop to the 70s all next week. So I'll take that. Brock Selvage. I mean, watch out for Tyler Hardman too. Um, Tyler Hardman, Ben Rice. There's some unheralded prospects that are playing extremely well for the Yankees that just aren't talked about, like the Dominguez of the world, like the Spencer Jones of the world, and the rest of them. Honestly, so yes, and Bellinger is a Boris client, but that's going to be a double whammy. Double whammy. So high 90s long. Yeah, it's just brutal, Sean. Brutal, bro. Yep. Yes, indeed. And keep in mind, they're looking to eclipse the Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant was a little, I think he was a year or two older than Bellinger when he signed this deal, but I think it was 8 years, $180 million for Bryant. It sounds like Bellinger's camp wants to break that. So, yeah, we'll get a nice break from the Heat next week. I don't know, Jonathan. I would probably keep. I might keep Matt Crook. They want a crafty lefty, can throw multiple innings. He was good tonight. I'd keep Crook and move on from Albert Abreu, personally. So, yeah, well, exactly. Like Joel, I mean, it's there's something about Bellinger that it's exciting, but it's something that worries me or rubs me the wrong way. I just don't think he'll be worth the contract he's going to get. And I hope that I'm wrong, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, pitcher rotation of Cole, Nolan, Nestor, Montgomery, Schmidt. I mean, they're not going to move Wink. I get what you're saying. They're not going to move on from Rodon, though. But that would be a freaking crazy rotation. I mean, if they brought in Nolan and Montgomery, then exactly word, lifer. I mean, Hurricane Lee can smack the East Coast. Can really smash it. So. Fire Brian Cashman, fire Boone immediately. Get rid of all the players that are not hitting. Huh? I get you, Robert. I hear it. Yeah, it's easier said than done, but I hear it, man. Who are they going to bring in to replace them is the question. So, yes, supposed to get some weather on this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So it's putting the game up in the air. It really is. Yeah, right there, Billy. Yes, Clemenza. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. I'm playing with that was going to be one of those guys where Simon was going to be asking themselves, why are we paying him so much? Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Cribbling's going to be all right. Yeah, there's some Caicos Islands, and a lot of these islands get hit, but if this thing comes inland, it'll probably pound New York. But if it comes back at a Cat 4 or Cat 5 and landfall, that's going to be devastating. It really, really is. You know, and if Wells catching cold Sunday, I don't know. It's a good question. Well, we don't know yet. Yeah, I would keep Cook and move on from Abreu. Stephen B. But I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Right after his first start, went, yep. It was that injury. It was a foot, right? Mm-hmm. It hampered the resume. It hampered the next 3 months. And then he was behind. He never got caught up, Link. This is true. Yeah, this hurricane can really wreak havoc with the Yankees' home schedule this weekend. It's just the timing. It's like a collaboration of a collision of a perfect storm. Like a bunch of them happening at the same time. It's freaking nuts. Freaking nuts. You know, the landfall would be devastating, even as a Cat 3. Really, even as a Cat 3. So you got that right. Just be careful, folks. Whatever you do, just be very, very careful. So I'll wrap this up in a second. By the way, be very, very careful out there. These hurricanes are no joke. They really are no joke. And the Yankees have like an open stadium. You got a train running right above it, pretty much right above it. You have a lot of exposure over there too. So you gotta be careful with that. Well, but it's true. Just watch out for hurricanes. Hurricanes can be legit. And when hurricanes don't normally hit New York or the East Coast very often, but when they do, they usually hit it pretty hard. So something you just have to keep your eyes open for. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Yeah. But again, 10-3 loss to the Tigers. Yankees won the series. Now we got the Brewers. We got to win this series too. So, yeah, I agree, Wink. Yeah, get into this season, the spring training healthy. I think he'll be a different pitcher, Wink. It's just the bad year for him. It was the bad year for Nestor Cortez. Like, just kind of unfortunate across the board for Yankee starters, which is crazy. But let me let you all go. Thank you so much for coming on. The conversation, the insights, the feedback, everything. Appreciate you all. While you're stationed in South Carolina, we're in Paris. Paris Island, more of that. Want to hear? Go ahead. Damn. Damn, Morvet. Shout out to you, my man. Shout out. But have a great night, everybody. Thanks as always. Appreciate you. And again, tomorrow's another day. Let's start a new streak for the Yankees. This was bound to happen. Really, really was bound to happen. It sucks, but it was bound to happen. But be careful, everybody. Be safe, everybody. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.